Hello Fiji users, here's a short video to present you the toolbar I prepared for Fiji. This is corresponding to buttons that will appear on the right part of the Fiji menu, Fiji toolbar. So first, as you can see here, it's to open an image, complex image, save as TIFF or JPEG, brightness and contrast, display some color functions, display here some stack functions, revert here the image to its original state, and draw a scale bar. So as a first example, I will open the confocal series that you have all access to. As you can see, it's an image composed of different Z planes and the two different channels. So for instance, if you want to just open the brightness contrast window, you just click on the button and then you can set your different brightness contrast settings. And then if you want, for instance, to only show the one color, you use the color mode instead of the composite, and then you can switch between the different channels. Then here, for instance, you can change the color, have access to the blue, green, or red, most common colors. And then you can go back to composite to display the overlay to see the final result. And you can still edit the colors within this display. So now if we want to for instance, get the maximum projection of this image, so we go to Z project. Here set maximum intensity, and then we obtain this image with only two channels now. Here, this one called max with the original image name, and then we can merge it to get a final RGB image, will be the final overlay of those two channels and the maximum projection. And then for instance, draw a scale bar. So this is a function that allows you to move a fixed size bar, and then you can get the value it corresponds to, here the size 4 microns, to be able to put it in the legend of your image. And then you can, for instance, save it as JPEG here, and then just you have to save. It's quite fast, it's a bit faster than going to the file menu. So going back to this maximum projection image, then we can do something else in color, in the color menu, which is merge the overlay at the end of the stack. You will know why it's interesting, because then you have these three slices, three images, and then you can use the stack make montage function to be able then to display it as a gallery, which is quite interesting if you want to display it in a presentation in a meeting. So for instance, again, use a scale bar here, still a fixed size, and then you have this real size displayed. And then you can, for instance, choose to save it instead of a JPEG, to save it as a TIFF file, like this. So this make montage function is really, I didn't change anything about it, so which means if you want to display it in another pattern, which means for instance 2 columns and 2 rows, you can, of course. It's really just the button is just giving you access to this function differently, in a faster way. So for instance, the final demonstration is about reverting the image. So for instance, if I delete a channel here, which means I do not change the name of the image, which is important here. As you can see, it's still confocal series.tiff. Then I can press the revert button here, and then it will load again the image, because it remembers where is located where it is located. So here it is. So just now some explanation about how to get this macro for this toolbar. So you can go to ResearchGate, look for my name or for this useful Fiji toolbar title, and I just displayed it as a data set. Then you can have some more explanations about it here, how it works and how you can install it, and then you can download it. And it's really, really simple to install because it's one file to copy in the subfolder called macro in Fiji. And then here you have also a PNG image, which allows you to have quick explanation about this toolbar. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thank you for watching, and I will also be glad to have some feedback, comments about it. Thank you.